Well, Heather, we just got done with. Comicpalooza.
Yes, we did.
So I think we both agree that these Comic Cons are not as patronized as much or attended as much as 5, 6 years, 8 years ago.
I would agree. Absolutely.
We ran into some friends.
Do you think there's less of a theme? Because before, like, if they were having a bunch of Doctor Who people, you would see a bunch of Doctor Who things to do, a bunch of Doctor Who merch. I don't know.
You move your mouth a little higher. Just point towards your mouth. That's fine.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Yeah, so I'm just like a little less themed. Like more like, you know, sometimes you go in like it's Star Trek and you're seeing a lot of Star Trek cosplay. Here I feel it's kind of a jumble of different things.
Yeah, we ran into some friends and they even mentioned that the cost of getting photos or autographs have gone up, and we see some people that have nobody in line, and if it was half price.
We're talking about if that was just a little more affordable, I think that there would have been a line there.
So it's kind of it's kind of interesting, and some aspects to think of it that way. That, and this one's definitely a lot smaller than the other ones that we attended. This is well after the pandemic's over, also.
It is.
So
just before everybody felt like, hey, these are my peeps, and we all love the same show. And here I feel like everybody loves their own little show walking around.
And the little panel just got done. Maybe 12 people were here, maybe 14. Some people walked in and out. She didn't look back out. I was actually looking at the audience.
It was a few, a small handful.
And again, it seemed like, I don't know if I actually helped anybody out with my little talk about
You didn't.
background work. Apparently I didn't help out at all. But it was fun to hear myself talk.
It was what he did in his summer vacation.
It was so fun.
Talked about a lot of crap that wasn't even background acting.
That was great.
Here's my robot film. I don't care about that.
I didn't even talk about the robot film.
I'm talking about the brick streets.
I talked about the brick streets. I didn't talk about the robot film. I put the link up.
It has nothing to do with background acting.
I'm just saying that if they want to do their own acting, that there's other ways for them to get on screen that are, student films and independent films. They don't pay though. That's all. But yeah, saw some cool cosplay. I mean, I think you like the turtle picture you got.
I did get a picture with a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Ninja Turtle. I got something with Futurama. So there are people that definitely took some time to do some things. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, it'd be interesting if, the one thing I did like about Comicpalooza is that they have these fan panels.
I agree. The fan panels are a lot of fun.
So, but I
saw Klingons doing cosplay one time.
I missed Garrett from DS9 because he was the same time as this, and sadly I talked too much about myself. So good to go see Garrett. But you know what? The one thing that I think we both realized that they put these online anyways. So we can watch that later on.
Oh, the Garrett panel?
No, well, any of these panels. Like you were trying to do the Alice Kingston panels, you'd find a bunch of them.
But the point of being here is being. Well, it is true. There are a lot of panels that do go online that you can watch. Absolutely.
So we'll watch them a little later on. So it's a fun time. I
guess if you have a question, you need to be. A lot of people, the panels they're really important because they want to go ask a question to their favorite celeb.
Most of the time, the questions are not that strong. But every once in a while, there might be, I hadn't thought of that route. Like, what actor would you be, or how do you become an actor, or how do you get motivated for this? And they're struggling because they're just like.
But a lot of times the questions aren't great, but sometimes the actors do come with good responses.
They do, and there's some of them are quite talented at either improv or whatnot. And also like this, it is. I don't know why it makes my heart happy to see some of these people that you can just tell are good people. They're just good people that do acting as a job, and that's kind of a cool thing. Also, well, there's a lot of things going on here, but there's some game rooms and board game and D&D things going on, and what do they call it? Being people with a stick of LARP, whatever that's going on. During the day, they had a car show going on. They had some Star Wars stuff, so it's a fun time. but I think next year this will probably be smaller. I'm going to guess, but it could be only. I mean, they had Back to the Future. I guess tomorrow is going to be the Back to the Future.
I don't know if maybe this was themed Back to the Future, because I had a good Back to the Future showing, but I didn't see just tons of Back to the Future cosplay and tons of.
Sundays is when they're doing their talk. So today was Star Trek
maybe
Day.
Tomorrow. Okay, yeah.
Today
maybe
was Star Trek Day or
but
Star Wars.
Okay, it still didn't feel like other Star Wars times. But maybe tomorrow will be more.
I'll say this, that we went to...
Even Raiders 501st didn't have as much.
No, not as much. And it does cost money to bring things over and set up and all that stuff. So I can realize that some of it might be a challenge. But yeah, the few panels we went through, I enjoyed hearing them talk. And Fred had a there's worse ways to spend a Saturday.
Yeah. But I think there's a difference in, like, you and I are here and it's kind of it's a relaxing Saturday and we're kind of geeky, so we like to maybe see this little thing. And, like, the people who really want to make this their weekend and are spending tons and tons of money, I mean, I think the stakes are much higher. And to me, I don't know if it's worth it for me for that anymore. Like, if I really had to pay the premium prices,
I mean,
that would be a lot for me.
If I wanted to pay $40 with a selfie, but it's not even the $40, it's more the principle of it. You know, it's not, I don't, $40, and again, there are people that I would pay $40 for. I guess.
But those people don't cost $40 anymore.
They cost $80 or $100 or whatever. And again, I do understand the table photos, and that's kind of a new thing.
Yeah, I think we've kind of seen that develop since we've been. It used to be, it was like the epic professional picture. That was your photo shot. That was it. And then they kind of started sneaking in little like $5 table selfies, and now they're like 40, 60, 80.
Yeah, so they. That is definitely more. But I think that's one reason why we don't see. I remember one time we came here, there was a whole line of people that weren't on any panels. They were just there taking pictures or signing autographs. So and the last couple of times that hasn't happened. So I think sadly, even for them, the market has kind of fell apart. So
it'll be interesting to see what happens, if that's like a continuing trend or if something happens and there's kind of a resurgence. I don't know.
I think so too. Well, thanks again. I guess it's the end of Comicpalooza. So thank you so much, y'all. Thanks for watching.